Hey, Cancer. I want to welcome you out to your May 2021 energy reading. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. Okay, before we jump into your reading, I just want to point you to the description box where you will find information about this reading. You can find the information about all of the decks that I've used in this reading. Additionally, there is a free resource that I'm offering you that will help you instantly raise your vibration. It is super important that we focus on raising our vibration so we can be super attractive, so we can be super magnetic and attract in those manifestations that we're working on. So check out that free resource, instantly raising your vibration so you can attract and manifest the life of your dreams. Okay, I think that is it, Cancer. We're going to go right on ahead and get started with your reading. I have already prayed and meditated over the spread, and we are ready to go. So I open up each reading with what I call thematic messages, our major thematic messages, the big messages from Spirit, okay? So I'm going to start you out with your big messages. All right, so here we go. The first one comes from a deck called Postcard from Spirit, okay? So I'm going to read this one to you. So here we go, Cancer. Going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment for reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Much love, Cancer. Okay, so there may be something that you are considering pursuing, or you may have some plans that you've been wanting to put in action, and you may have been procrastinating or overthinking or hesitating to get into it. But Spirit is saying you are totally supported. Now is the time for you to put your plans into action. For every step that you take, they will meet you tenfold. They will match you tenfold. So that's really good news. So whatever it is that you've been considering putting into motion, it sounds like now is the time. Okay. So next up, we're going to grab a message from your soul's journey. So let's see what we have what your soul is trying to say to you today. So you got two. I usually pull one for these, but two came out for you. You have purpose and relationship. Okay, so maybe there's something going on in a relationship right now. Okay, it could be maybe a challenge that you're experiencing in a personal relationship. All right, and something about your purpose, something about you, like why you are here, is going to be expressed through this relationship or through this challenge that you're having in this relationship, through this experience that you're having with this relationship. There's something that you're here to do, all right? There's something that you're here to do, why you are even here in the first place, that will be expressed or come to light through some sort of relationship that you're having right now, okay? So if you're having some relationship challenges, I don't want you to panic, okay? Because there may be something, whatever this is that you're going through in this particular relationship, your purpose is tied to it, okay? So I want to encourage you, if you're going through something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. If you're having an experience, you might be going through a transformational experience in terms of a relationship that you're dealing with. Just understand that your purpose is tied to this. So if you are experiencing a challenge, don't let that throw you off. Don't let that turn you off. Keep going forward, because there's something really big for you. And there's something really big, probably, I want to say, because everything is reciprocal. There's something really big in it for the other person. There's a big purpose that you serve. So see this through. This is why the situation is showing up, okay? Whatever this is, maybe it'll come out in the rest of the reading, okay? Now, after that, I pulled a card from your Archangels. And please remember that you have a legion of angels surrounding you that are ready and willing. I'm going to show you what the back of this card looks like, just to give you an image. Your angels are ready and willing at any time, at every time, at all times, to assist you in whatever you're going through. And today, what they're challenging you to do is to use compassion. Activate your compassion, okay? Soften your heart with respect to this situation. Yep, you're going through something with the relationship. Soften your heart in respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay. I would dare say you serve a strong purpose in whatever relationship challenge that you may be going through right now. All right, so exercise compassion. Be gentle on yourself and others. Now, this does not mean at all to allow people to mistreat you or to allow yourself to be, push past your personal boundaries. But soften your heart. Don't harden your heart in terms of whatever this situation here is, okay? Awesome. All right, now I pulled a card from the Enchanted Map. So the Enchanted Map will give us a little bit of insight about where you are on your personal journey right now. Once again, I usually pull one card, but Spirit has a lot to say to you today, Cancer. So 2 cards came out for you. The first one is Come Together, number 8. And the second one, you got number 22, Intention. All right, and I'm going to read these two to you. I'm going to read both of these to you, all right? All right, we'll start with Intention, number 22. Here we go, Cancer. Deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot in the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create your reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life that you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. All right, look, it sounds like it's time for you to get clear about what it is that you want. It's time for you to go ahead and send that intention out into the infinite field. Do you see that field? Never ending, unending field that's in the background of this picture. And this bird appears to be sitting on an egg. And I'm sure inside of that egg is this beautiful dream, this beautiful intention that has been set. And even that, that flower that you blow on when you make a wish, that's what's inside the bird's mouth. Now is the time for you to set your intentions, to make your wishes, to make your requests known to the infinite field, and believe that those things will come into reality. It's time for that. Now, you also got Come Together, number 8. I'm going to read this one to you as well. Look, when you come together, you see the love that comes, the love that can be received when you come together. That's really interesting, these 2 giraffes. Okay, I'm going to read that one to you too. Now, Numerology 8 really stands for abundance, prosperity, all of those good things. So let's see what we have for you. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all of its forms and expression. Romantic, family, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there's another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Well, Cancer, I would say when we put these two together, maybe you have set your intention to bring in this love, to have this union here, and the time is now. This is coming into your reality. Everything that you have intended in this situation is coming together. All right? And your purpose, being connected here to this relationship that you're working on. And as things come together and everything starts to work its way into your reality, stay compassionate. Keep your heart open, all right? Try to see everything that happens in this situation, in this relationship. Try to see it not just from your standpoint, but from the other person's standpoint. There's something really beautiful there's something beautiful about this relationship, okay? You've set the intention, and it's coming together, Cancer. Ooh, that's exciting, okay? I mean, and then keeping in mind how the reading even opened up with, it's time to take action. It's time to move forward. For every step that you take, Spirit's taking 10 additional steps on your behalf. So maybe it's new love. Maybe there's a relationship you've been working on, and now is the time for this relationship to come into full fruition in your life, into your reality. So if it's love, congratulations, okay? And if it is a relationship challenge, the same thing remains. Set your intention. What you want for your reality will come to be. Still stay compassionate and open in all of it, and let universe do what it needs to do to bring you what it is that you're asking for. Okay, either way it goes, get excited, Cancer. Either way it goes, get excited. Okay, now let's see what tarot brings to this reading. So right here in the middle. If this is the first time you've watched one of my readings, let me explain the spread. All right, so right here in the middle, right on this side is your recent past. Okay, in the middle is your current energy, and on this side is your near future. All right, and so I mean all of it is connected. So we'll see what the storyline brings us. Okay, so in your recent past, you got the 9 of Swords. So you've been up at night worrying about something, okay? Contemplating something, trying to figure out something. Maybe you've been up praying about something, but something's been troubling you. And it may be connected to this relationship over here that we were just talking about. All right, but something you've been trying to avoid thinking the worst case scenario. You've been trying not to worry, because you do understand that your thoughts create your reality, but nonetheless, okay, something's been keeping you up at night. Something's been keeping you in somewhat of a state of worry tied back to this relationship, okay? You then got the High Priestess. And remember, this is your recent past. This could have been a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. You got the High Priestess, which brings in going inward, spending some time going inside of yourself, seeking answers. You didn't take immediate action on whatever here that had you up worried. You sat, you connected with your soul, your spirit to try to find answers. You use your intuition. You sat still. All right? I want you to take a look at this take a look. First of all, please pay attention to the angel wings that are here. So just know that no matter what's going on, you're divinely protected. Okay. You took some time to go inside. There's a reason that the High Priestess has this huge book on I'm gonna say his lap. Going in to search for answers. Going inside to search for answers. Now, after that time of going in, tapping into your intuition, you got the Knight of Swords, which brings action. Okay, so you went inside to find the answers, and now you felt free to make a strong, decisive move. You charged forward confidently because you went inside to find the answers about whatever here. Nine of Swords. These two swords here. Okay. But you made a firm decision and you decided to move forward, and you're feeling ready. You didn't necessarily tap into your emotions for this. You used your logic after going inside to get real answers, okay? So you've made a decision, or you've made a move after going inside. You have determined the right action for you to take about whatever the situation is, that I would say goes back to this relationship. Okay. Now, in your current energy, you got release, which in the traditional tarot is the Death card. All right. Now, people kind of panic when they see the Death card, but this is really about endings, new beginnings, letting things that need to go, letting them go. He has his hands up, and he's letting it go. I want you to be able to see it, but there's a glare. Letting it go. Allowing whatever needs to come to an end, so new beginnings can take place. You may feel like you're going through some sort of spiritual transformation when you get the Death card, okay? But sometimes things have to die. Things have to be released so the new can come in. And even though this is the Death card, he is in a field, a vast field of life, of flowers, of greenery. There is abundant life in this picture. All right. Sometimes we gotta let some things go. You did get the Three of Pentacles after that. So the Three of Pentacles, once you let this go, whatever you let die, then you felt comfortable moving toward what it is that you actually love to do, whatever it is that you actually want to do. You are now moving toward what you love, focusing on what it is that you love, focusing in on what you actually want to do, and you're working on that. You've taken your focus off of whatever this was because you let it die. Whatever had you up at night, you let it die. That's good. That's excellent. All right, so you've taken some control, and now you're focusing in on what it is you actually want for yourself, and you're getting to work on that. This brings in the transformation card, which in the traditional tarot is the Tower. So, okay, Cancer, you might be going through it right now. Because you got the Death card and the Tower in the same row. So right now, your foundation may be being shifted at this particular time. Significant change may be occurring in your life right now because you are breaking free of something. You had to let something go, turn in a new direction toward what you actually want, and you're breaking free from something. You're letting something. You're allowing the foundation to be shaken so it can be rebuilt. The only way sometimes we can rebuild is by letting things fall apart. Okay? Letting the foundation itself be, I don't want to use the word destroyed, but torn down so something new can be rebuilt. All right? Now, Once you've gone through this process here, then you get the Seven of Cups. And you're now faced with, okay, it's time to make a move. It's time to make an actual decision. I've been pondering, maybe I should do it this way. Maybe I should do it this way. Maybe I should do this. But now it's time to make a clear choice about what it is, what is next for you. No more procrastinating. Now that you've handled this, you feel free. You're not stuck. You're actually ready to make a choice. You're not living by illusions anymore. I could do this, I could do this, I could do it. You know, now you have to pick one, you have to go in one strong direction, make one strong choice, and begin planting your seeds there. Seven of Pentacles. Planting your seeds there. You can't lay your seeds everywhere. You got to go ahead and make a decision and start planting your seeds there. So you can then reap the harvest, the actual harvest, the harvest of your intention that you set back here. You will soon reap your rewards from planting your seeds, focusing and planting the seeds where you want them to be. But you can't spread yourself. You were spreading yourself too thin. But you're breaking away from procrastination. You're planting your seeds where they belong, and you're moving forward, Knight of Cups, toward love, toward personal freedom. And this could be love of yourself, love of your partner, love of your job, whatever it is, your career, your business. But you're feeling more free to move toward those things that you love. Okay. Sounds like you've taken control of a situation for sure. And listen, I know how this transition can be very painful, confusing. It can knock you off your equilibrium. You may feel attacked. You may be feeling all kinds of emotions as your foundation is reconstructed. But that's the only way to get to this sense of freedom here, where you can move toward what you love, who you love. And don't let anybody hold you back from that. I think the most powerful thing I see right here is making one clear choice. Not trying to plant your seeds all over the place. Focusing in so you can reap the rewards later on. And start living the life that you honestly love. Moving forward enthusiastically with your cup of love. Okay. So that's good, Cancer. That's really exciting. May sound like it's going to be exciting for you. Now, I've also, let's get back into focus here. There we go. I'm sorry about that. All right, now, I also picked 2 additional cards. There's an angel. I picked the Angel Ancestor card and one Moonology card. So let's see what our angels and ancestors have for you today, Cancer. And that is, Lord, take charge with authority. And I'm not surprised to see this show up because of the decisions that you made here. The decision that the beautiful thing is, what kick-started you was to go inside for the answers. And once you got clear on the answers, boom, you took off. You took control of the situation. You are the Lord. Okay, so I'm going to read that one to you. That's good stuff. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong, Cancer. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. So this is the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he's angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord is the oracle. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Cancer, sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. I know that's right, Cancer. You better take charge of your life. You better take charge of your life. It is time. It is time to set your clear intention. It's time of the... I know what's going on here. It's time. It's time. Nobody gets to decide what kind of life you live. Nobody. Okay, it's time for you to do you. Oh, my whole thing falling apart. Okay. Now, I also pulled a Moonology card for you, so I'm going to read that for you next. 1 second. All right. I'm going to read that next for you. This Moonology card, which says, communication is the key. You got the new moon in Gemini. Communication is the key. So let's hear about that. One second, Cancer. New moon in Gemini. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. Most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. All right, so pulling all of that together, Cancer, it's time to take control. But the best way that you're going to be able to do that is through your communication. It's time for you to boldly communicate, okay? And also with love, but with certainty that you are the captain of your fate, okay? You make the decision for you. But it sounds like you're already in this process. You're letting some foundations shake down, break down, to be rebuilt. You're making a strong decision here that's going to have you focusing on where you will be planting your next set of seeds and moving toward your love. Moving toward that which you actually love, okay? So, Cancer, I'm really excited about your month of May. Please, by all means, if you feel inspired, hit me up in those comment sections. Tell me how this reading resonates with your particular, your individual storyline. I would love to get some feedback. And if you enjoyed this message out, please, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It does support my channel. And I would love to have you join my community over here at Free Butterfly. I'm all about inspiring people and giving people the tools that they need so they can create the life that they truly desire. So I'm here for that. That's part of my purpose, and I appreciate you being a part of what I do and what God has called me to do. If this reading resonated with you, amazing. That was certainly my intention. So I ask that you take the messages, the lessons learned here, and apply them to your life as you see fit. If this reading did not resonate with you, that too is totally okay. Just leave it all right here where you found it. And that is all I have for you guys. I will see you again at the top of June with your monthly reading, and I'll see you throughout the month of May with my weekly readings for the different elements. So I'll do a water sign reading fire signs, earth signs, air signs. I do it like that throughout the weeks for those weekly readings. So I will see you back here later. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. And until next time, bye, Cancer.